Alrighty, we are live. I put everything out there. Everyone knows that we are live.
All right.
We have in the chat room, the live chat, we have the Milkman. What's up?
What's up, man?
He is here while we wait for other people. Let me read what he wrote here. You know, I really wish that Discord could get with it because I'm sick of doing stuff and seeing a black screen all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we got the Milkman in the chat. He goes, I think Phil purposely does things to get you guys angry because he loves to hear rants from the final boss. I don't know. I mean, he must be a glutton for punishment because I don't know.
He can't let us rest ever.
He likes shaking his glutes for bad news over here. Well, we're going to start in a minute. We didn't think we were going to go live today. This just broke a couple hours ago. So there you go.
We literally can't escape. Like, this is becoming like crazy now. Every single week, they just do something crazy.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's see if anybody gets in here. If not, we're just going to do this and there's nobody in the chat. Great. You guys have the show to yourselves at this point. Where is the chat? I can't even see the chat. Oh, it's right here. Stevie Mac, what's up? All right, we're back. David R., what's going on? So the Magic handheld that they've been touting for the last month. Remember last month they announced the Asus handheld? And they said, oh, it's not going to play your Xbox library natively. Remember that? And then all these guys, well, wait for the real handheld. Okay. And these guys are writing articles, the real handheld that's going to save the brand and it's going to make everything all better and all that. Well, guess what? The real handheld was canceled today by Microsoft.
What a shock.
Got Matthew Bonks in the chat. What's going on, brother? How you doing? So, again, we didn't plan on coming on tonight, but here we are. RWKDA hockey fan, you guys are in the room. What's going on, guys?
I literally cannot believe that we're here. Like, it's just so insane. It's hilarious at this point.
What is this?
They can't help themselves. I mean, if you look, like we've been saying this, we knew this was going to happen because the hardware is not selling. But it takes them to actually have to come out to say this because people are still going to believe that it's happening.
Just so you guys know, text-to-speech is not on because I forgot to drag it in this window here. I could try to add it really quick. Go ahead, Frank. Give us your opinion on this whole thing.
Like I said, I'm not surprised. I definitely don't think they're going to have another piece of hardware at all that's not third-party. Obviously, they're making the Asus thing. They're going to let other things license out their brand, but they're not going to make a dedicated console. That's all I keep saying as the damage control. Like, oh, it's okay because the console's not affected. This was just like something else. And it's like, no. We still have 2 years till this thing's supposed to come out. It's going to get canceled. This is just a precursor to the rest of it getting canceled. We know that they don't want to do hardware. It's so obvious. And I'm actually surprised that they didn't let this go on for longer. But they actually
they have that showcase coming up, and if they don't show it, forget about it.
Yeah.
Well, now people are starting to say, "Well, this thing wasn't worth it anyway." It's like, yeah, we know that, but at the same time, this is them putting out their crappy rumors and or their crappy leaks, getting everybody's hopes up, making everybody look stupid online. Just stop. You know what? Just get out of gaming. Just get out of gaming. Nobody cares.
Yeah, please.
You guys really don't know how to run things at all.
A lot of people have egg on their face over this, like massively.
Well, no, because they'll say, "Oh, well, we knew that this thing wasn't going to sell," and all. It's like, come on, guys, like enough of this BS, okay?
Oh my God, we knew this wasn't going to sell. Yeah, a week ago, 6 days ago, these
just
guys
like the Call of Duty bundle is the Call of Duty PlayStation bundle. These guys are probably running around saying, Oh, well, they're getting 30% off the bundle. Xbox wins. We got Yo Wicked Hot here. We got Stevie Mac. We got Jamie on. All these guys are here.
What's up, Hot? Shout out to Wicked Hot. He always tags me in stuff that is very important to me on Twitter, like Pokemon news and stuff. So he's the man.
Wesson, what's up? Wesson, the real Xbox handheld, was canceled today by Microsoft.
Yeah.
And this is how they treat the user. We're going to get into how they treat us users, okay? Because the Mag, who we know, he's a good friend of Noof Nukem's, and he's also an alumni of Gaming After Dark. He posted a video, I believe, this morning or last night about engagement for Xbox. And again, this is nothing, I'm not taking a shot at him, but they're telling him stuff, and I'm just like, this is all bullshit. This is bullshit. And I'll get into that in a minute, okay? Not saying his video is bullshit. This is not a shot at him. He's a great guy. He's awesome. But I think what they're telling him is flat out bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, so here you go. I mean, they canceled this thing after a month ago. They announced the Asus handheld. And then they said, hey, it's not going to play your native library. And then they were like, well, you got to wait for the real handheld. Okay. Well, here's the real handheld. That's not what it looks like. That's concept art from Windows Central, who posted the article. But here's the real handheld. It's been canceled a month later. Right before the showcase. It's been canceled.
Yeah, you're probably right that there's no coincidence. I didn't think of that, but you're right.
And this is Pembroke. What are we doing here? Oh, God, man. I don't know. Well, text-to-speech is on. Just so you guys know, I already added it here, and it's ready to go. So, text-to-speech is on.
As recently as like a few days ago, though, these guys were making videos about the handheld, like big channels, big Xbox channels.
Well, that's all
like,
these guys have been running with.
Yeah. Now, I don't know. They're going to have to switch over to saying, oh, well, the next generation of Xbox. But it's like,
bro, you cancel a handheld right before the Switch 2 comes out, literally a week to the day that the Switch 2 is coming out, where you know that thing's going to sell like crazy. You're not even you're not even looking at their metrics. You know what this tells me? This project got scrapped.
Yeah.
And we know it was canceled, but somebody internally said, you know what? We're not doing that anymore. Cut that.
Yeah. A lot of people, if anyone really was waiting for this thing and now it's canceled, maybe they will go out and buy the Switch. I doubt that people even cared about this, but hey, there might have been a few.
Well, no one was going to buy this thing either way because this thing was going to be, $600, $700, $800, which we've been telling people. Lenovo Legion Go, hello.
Yep.
Everyone thought this thing was going to be $200 because Phil Spencer loves them. Well, I guess he's not going to fuck you all now because you can't buy it.
Your ticket is gone now.
Yeah. Maybe he realized, you know what? I can't sleep with all these people, man. There's no way. Anyway. So what do you guys in the chat room think? If anybody wants to hop on here, the Discord is open. You got the Discord? Just jump right in. It's the same exact Discord. The Game Complainers Discord. Hey, you can't say that, man.
Yeah.
It's not going to read it. RWK, you can't say that shit because you're going to get me thrown off YouTube. You have to work around stuff.
Yeah, you gotta.
If you say stuff like that, just be like, it sounds like Phil Spencer loves men. That's what you have to say. That's why it didn't read it, because you put that word in there. You shouldn't have put that in there. Well, RWK, thank you again for the $1.99 super chat. He goes, Pembroke, that sounds like Phil Spencer loves men. That's what he wrote in the chat.
Yeah.
Gregory took the night off for certain words. Gregory walks. He refused to talk for certain words, I guess. Anyway, no problem, RWK. Just letting you know what's going on. Kind of wish that 2013 was the end of it at this point. It's dying right before our very eyes. Yeah, and I like how they're saying, well, this isn't going to affect the next Xbox console. It's like, bro, that shit's getting canceled like next month. Like, at this rate.
they're saying it's going to come out in 2027. That's 2 years. It's getting canceled, man. They're
This
outselling
handheld
5
was supposed to come out in a year, and it got canceled before they announced it.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with this thing. Holy shit. Like, they don't know anything about gaming. They really don't. They used to do it. Let me tell you something. Peter Moore and Steve Ballmer knew what the fuck they were doing, okay? This motherfucker, Phil Spencer, doesn't know dog shit, okay? He plays games. He plays games like a fucking idiot.
Plays games.
He doesn't know how to run the division. He doesn't know how to do shit, this guy. Oh, well, he's a good guy. He might be the greatest guy known to man. I don't know. I don't know the guy. Personally, he might be the greatest guy of all time. I'll give you that. Professionally, the guy fucking sucks at his job. Just saying. Anybody could play video game. You could put a TV in front of anybody and go, I could play games. Doesn't mean you should be running the place.
RWK_88 donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Penbrook, that's what Phil takes up the R's.
Well, thank you, Gregory. Thank you for reading that super chat.
Oh, man.
There you go. RWK text to speech super chat. And that's what he said. There you go.
Thank you.
Shout out to Gregory for reading that one. Like I said, Gregory won't read certain ones because he gets offended. So, anyway, you can have anybody going, I like playing video games. It doesn't mean you can run the corporation, buddy. You know how many wrestling fans think they can run WWE? Meanwhile, they haven't changed their fucking shirt in like 5 months. Richard, what's up, man? He's in the chat room. There he is. He's right there.
What's up, Richard?
Are we surprised, disappointed, but surprised? Yeah, because this happened like immediately. All these guys were touting this thing all month. I'm going to wait for the real handheld. Yeah, well, guess what, motherfucker? Keep waiting because that's all Xbox is. They should rename the fucking brand to Wait.
Wait box.
Yeah, I'll just wait. Oh, they canceled it. Oh, fuck. I waited.
Still waiting. Yeah, how many things are you going to miss out on from waiting? Like, oh, I'm going to wait for these games to come. Oh, I'm going to wait for the handheld. It's like, just go buy the stuff now and have fun. Screw this. I'm not doing
Fuck this shit. PlayStation's on sale. Let's go buy a PlayStation at this point. It's $399. It comes with Call of Duty. The Pro is $649. Yeah, $649, right? It's $649.
Yeah,
it doesn't come with a game, but too bad. $649, and just fucking enjoy this stuff, man. Enough of this shit.
Yeah. And they're already putting out the feelers. Like, I even read a couple articles where the industry people are like, well, if Xbox does have another console, it's definitely the last one. And it's like,
it's not the last. This is the last one. This one that you have on your desk is the last Xbox. You know why?
100%.
Because if they do make another console, it's their name stamped on an Asus box.
Exactly.
There is no next console. That's the last one. You either fucking have it or you don't.
Yep.
You know why that's the last one? Because it's not goddamn selling. They're not shipping them anywhere. They are self-sabotaging the goddamn box so they don't have to do it anymore. Just like they did with this handheld.
You realize before this PlayStation sale, they're being outsold 5-1. Like, they can't ever come back from that, hardware-wise.
You can. It's
impossible.
over, man. It's been over. They know it. That's why they put their games on PlayStation. And that's fine.
Yeah.
But stop.
I wouldn't.
Stop, like, dangling the carrot for these guys. Stop it. We see right through it, man. Some of us do. A lot of people don't, I guess. I don't know what's going on. You got to stop believing in these fucking guys, man. They're all corporate guys. They all want money from people.
Yeah. And you'd be crazy to invest in their platform right now. If you have an Xbox and you have Game Pass, whatever, but I wouldn't buy stuff on there anymore. Like, there's no point. What are you going to, like, what are they going to do with it? Just buy stuff on Steam or PlayStation or elsewhere.
Oh, they're going to merge with Steam, right? Well,
and that's fine.
Is that merger? Is that merger going to get canceled tomorrow?
I guarantee. You know, it would be so funny. I hope and pray
the bullshit merger that's going on. Gabe Newell already fucking took his tits out for Phil Spencer. By the way, this is Best Buy. As of yesterday, you see that? That's somebody that we know that works backstage at Best Buy. That works in the back at Best Buy. That's how many Call of Duties they got. And those are all on the floor right now. This picture is in the back room, but this person put them all out today or yesterday when the sale went on.
That's a lot of systems.
That's a lot of PlayStations. You see all the Xboxes? That's right. They didn't get any in shipment this week.
Because you'd be a maniac to buy an Xbox right now with this sale going on.
We actually talk to people that are in the fucking stores. We're not fucking looking at numbers. We're not fucking talking to fucking journalists. We are talking to people that are in the goddamn store selling these things. Just saying. And by the way, somebody I know that works at Best Buy got a bunch of Switch 2s in stock today.
Oh.
So there you go. I can't show those photos yet, but there you go. They sent me the photos. I have them. Anyway.
Yep.
So really quick, I want to touch on the video that the mag posted this morning or yesterday. I don't remember when. But he was like, oh, they won't listen to the hardcore Xbox fans unless you guys engage. Like he was saying how certain people, like a lot of people don't play the games. Like they'll get to like chapter 3 of a game and they'll stop playing. And Microsoft is looking for engagement, so they're not going to listen to the fans unless they engage in the game. And it's like, and I'm not saying this to him. I'm saying this to Microsoft because obviously somebody there is talking to him. So whoever's telling him this shit, I have this to say, okay? Or rebuttal or have a rebuttal. Motherfucker, we spent $500 on these machines. We bought 1,000 goddamn controllers. We've been on Xbox Live / Game Pass for 24 fucking years. That's not engagement? That's not enough for you guys? We're paying for this shit every month. That's not enough for you guys? That's not enough engagement? I got to play a fucking game now?
Ridiculous.
I heard this thing and I was like, come on, man. Like, this is what they're telling these guys. And again, I'm not blaming Mag. This is what they're telling Mag. But I'm watching that video. I'm like, this is all bullshit. They're saying that we don't matter. Even though we bought all the shit, we still don't matter because we don't play, we don't 100% complete a game. What is that? Do you guys know what you're doing over there? Imagine PlayStation goes, yeah, you know what? We're not going to fucking give you any more games till you beat Spider-Man 2.
Your parents
fuck is
were not
this?
gonna buy you any more games.
Yeah, you know, we looked at the fucking charts and not enough people beat Spider-Man 2 and Ratchet and Clank and what's the other game? Returnal. So until people start beating those games, then we'll fucking listen to the fan base. And we're not selling anything else. The fuck
You know what
outta
it
here with
sounds
all
like
that.
to me though? This sounds like to me a conveniently placed exit for them. So when they get out of this, they can say, "Well, we
But
tried."
this is what they're telling guys.
Yeah, but that's the thing, because then they could use that later on. The guys will be like, "See, nobody did what they had to do," and that's.
And
why
again,
they
I'm
didn't
not
listen
shooting.
to
I'm not shooting the messenger here. I'm not blaming the mag at all for this stuff. This is the information that he got, and he's sharing it with everybody. But when I hear that info, this is what they're telling him. I'm like, it's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
So we don't matter. We spent all this money. We've been subscribed. We've been doing it. I built my digital library on this stupid thing. That's why I'm so mad about this whole thing to begin with. And you're telling me that because I don't beat like all. And these guys are the same guys touting the fucking backlog. Microsoft is having all these guys say, oh, play your backlog. Microsoft put a commercial out a couple of months ago saying your backlog. You're telling everyone to do their backlog, but then you're saying not listening because we're not playing the new fucking games. What are you guys doing over there? First, you got no games. Then it's the backlog. Then it's like, oh, well, new games are out, but you still have a backlog. Okay, new games are out, you still have a backlog. Well, you're not playing the new games enough, so you gotta play the new games, or we're still not gonna listen to you and give you what you want. It's like, what are we doing? You guys don't know what you're doing at all. It sounds like you guys have no fucking clue over there down in Redmond, Washington. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I want nothing to do with that. That's absolutely asinine, and I.
Yeah, but
just
they
don't
were
even
never.
wanna-
I mean, they weren't really like this back in the day.
No, not at all. They used to listen to people. They listened too much. Remember, they're listening to all the people that weren't even on Xbox, and it was like causing problems.
Right. They were trying to correct course with the One X, and they did a great job with that. And then when this thing came out, the first red flag was Halo Infinite getting delayed a year. It was like, that's it, man. There's something going on. But we gave them the benefit of the doubt. Halo Infinite came out, it was great. right? And then we're like, all right, cool, we'll get DLC soon, whatever. We still never got DLC. That was almost 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's right. It's been
All
4
that
years.
stuff was bullshit. And then the constant lying, the 4 games, this and that, and holy shit, man, it just never ends.
It's
So
ridiculous.
much drama. Just make the fucking machine and make the games. Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, Sony and Nintendo do
How
stupid
many-
stuff too, but they just own
How
it.
many articles did we see about this handheld for the last month? How it's going to cure cancer and cure AIDS and all this other shit.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and then now you're telling me it's canceled. Sergeant Sentinel Gaming. If I could read this stuff tonight, I don't know what's going on with me tonight. What's going on? We didn't expect it to come on here tonight, but then this happened and we had to come on here.
Yeah.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's up?
Jamie says all these MFers would rather waste money buying a 3 Mile Island and restarting it than listening to longtime fan. But yeah, pretty much. Hey, they bought the farm for rare. Remember that?
Oh yeah, they had to show all that stuff, that big barn and everything.
They
They're
had to
doing
show
all
the
that.
barn, the eco-friendly barn, right before tax returns. Right before tax season. Remember that?
Yeah, they're firing people left and right, but they were sure to get that barn.
They got that barn with that tax write-off for all the eco-friendly going green bullshit.
Yep.
Well, I'm gone for a bit. All right, Jamie, take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for coming in here. We're not going to be here that long. We're going to be here for a little short while, but anyway, when I heard that, I was like, you know what, man, this is bullshit. I paid for all this stuff over the years. I have 16 Series X consoles in this fucking house, okay? I have about 500 fucking controllers. I have had Game Pass since it was Xbox Live in 2004 all the way till now. And that's not enough engagement. I built up a digital goddamn library with over 1,000 paid games. I waited and waited and waited and waited. I'm still fucking waiting for Perfect Dark. Where the goddamn hell is Perfect Dark? And this is how you're treating everybody? Well, you don't play enough games, so we're not going to listen. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
you leak out this shit with this handheld. You get everybody's hopes up for a month. We're telling people, we told people on this podcast that this thing isn't going to be all cracked up to be. And no, the real handheld's coming. Don't worry. Okay, well, guess what? A month later, it's not coming anymore.
Yeah, they didn't even.
What is Weston?
They-
What is Everwild? I've been hearing this thing for like fucking 10 years. What is it? We don't even know what it is.
I still don't know what it is. I still don't.
We hear a name. We don't know what it is at all. It might be the worst game ever made. It might be the greatest game ever made, but we have no idea. And we're still waiting for Fable, Wesson.
Mm-hmm.
Handheld. That's what RWK is saying in the chat. I'm not going to read that. That's crazy, man.
I don't
Sony's
trust
going to mop the
anything
fucking floor with the GTA 6 bundle. Oh, no. RWK, the GTA 6 bundle is going to sell millions of Xboxes that they don't have in the fucking stores right now. Oh, my God.
I don't trust anything because remember we heard about Avowed for like 3 years and then that came out. and it
Avowed was
just
all
came
right,
out.
but it didn't have the staying power to keep people in there. People that really wanted to play it played the whole thing. I put about 8 hours in. It was fun, but it got boring. So then I went to South of Midnight. Put about I got up to chapter 6, chapter 7. That was about 6 hours or so that I put in there. It was a fun game, but I never went back. Doom is fucking fantastic, but I haven't gone back in 2 days. Let's see if I go back to Doom. Indiana Jones, great game. Put a few hours into it. Haven't went back.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with Microsoft making these games. It's the fact that gaming today, these games are so goddamn long and so big that you don't have time for all that. People don't have time for this shit no more. This is not like the N64 days or the PlayStation 1 days where you had nothing better to do but sit in front of the TV all fucking day and play a game.
Right.
We have millions of things now to distract us.
Oh yeah. It's totally flooded.
We're always
those
online. We're watching TV. We're watching YouTube. We're watching the internet. We're on the internet. You know, we don't have time for this. It's not like there's nothing to do but sit there and play Super Nintendo on your TV
Right.
all day and all night. We live in a different world now, so everything's moving differently. Oh, man. Exactly what the company's making record profits. That's true. El Nini, what's up? He says, but Phil's a gamer, though. Yeah, well, good for him. At least he's got a hobby to do when eventually they can him from the company.
Oh yeah, he's got plenty to play.
Yeah, he
Plays
has a
backlog.
backlog to fucking play. Don't worry. Fucking
I
idiot.
think
Why
the
did
big
why doesn't he
problem-
fucking engage, right? This guy, Phil Spencer, he played 28 fucking minutes of Redfall and then he tried to sell it to everybody for $70.
that's right. Yep. We played for 4 hours.
He ain't
3, 4
engaging.
hours.
He ain't engaging nothing but his dick. Somebody had to
playing
say
the
that.
end game.
Come on.
I think another big problem is that which we've said a million times, they have these guys go out and say all this stuff, whereas
That's
Nintendo
what I'm
and
saying.
Sony, you don't hear anything.
That's what I'm
and it
saying.
just-
They
when-
they leak, and this is not just, and I say this all the fucking time. This is not exclusive to the Xbox division. They do this with Windows. Like they leak all the stuff from Windows. If you watch Leo Laporte on Windows Weekly, his guys have Windows leaks all the time from Microsoft. The company just leaks everything out because they can't really say anything because they have shareholders.
Right.
So they parakeet this stuff, and these guys all read it online. This way, people like the common person like us, we get the gist of it listening to these shows, these podcasts. So it's the same thing that they're doing with Windows that they're doing with Xbox. It's no different. But it's like you hear this stuff, and you separate the bullshit.
A lot of people can't. That's the problem.
This thing's getting canceled, okay? It's already been canceled. They're saying, oh, yeah, well, the console is going to be fine. No, there won't be a console. You have the Series X, you have the last Xbox, okay?
Yeah.
Even if they make another machine, it's going to just be Asus, Dell, Lenovo with the Xbox name stamped on it. They're going to license that out so they don't have to worry about making the machine. So if that's the future you want to live in, go ahead, go out and buy it like an idiot. But you know what? You could just use a computer right now and do all that stuff. So it's not even a big deal. And what sucks is they're saying, oh yeah, we're going to make this app that's going to be universal that plays all your library and all that. Now, can we even believe them?
No.
Because this handheld was supposed to play your library. Like all of it, allegedly, right?
Yeah,
Whereas-
that's what they said.
Whereas the Asus one wasn't, which we told everyone, but nobody believed us. And they were like, well, wait for the real handheld for that. All right, well, the real handheld a month later got canceled. So what are you waiting for now? So what does that mean for our library down the line?
I don't know.
And the YouTube froze again because it's shout out to YouTube. It did it to Anthony too earlier.
I just don't think they're gonna put all this time and money
Hang on,
into
chat room.
stuff that's not gonna sell. Like that's the thing. Yes, we would love them to bring our libraries all over the place, but are they really gonna waste time with this? Like they're just gonna get out of hardware and not care because they have no.
They already
they'll
don't
have no one
care.
to answer to.
They don't
Right.
care. They're done.
But like if they really
The minute
stop-
that
if
they told us when it leaked out that the 4 games was going to be announced, and everyone said, "Is this true?" and they said, "You got to wait for us to tell you." That was the end.
Yep. If they really though like come out and officially are like, yeah, no more hardware, nothing, like then the bringing your library is pointless because they don't care what.
Well, what if
there's
they
nothing for you
decide
not
that
to buy?
they cancel this thing? What if they decide, you know what, we're not going to be able to bring the library. We're going to cancel that app.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why and what would
Can't trust them.
ca-
Can't trust these
yeah.
guys no more. And I'm not saying you could trust Sony because you really can't.
no?
That's why I didn't build up a digital library with Sony. So I would say if you were going to move over to Sony, get physical games, or just know that you're going to get fucked over one day by them and buy your shit digital and move on
Yeah.
with life. But I would recommend Steam. You know, get into PC gaming. I mean, look, you literally launch Steam and you use an Xbox controller on there. Like, it's the same fucking thing. It's not a big deal. And if you don't want to do that, fine. Just get a PlayStation and deal with it, I guess. I don't know. You got Nintendo Switch coming out, new one. Get that and have fun. That's why we're so excited about the Switch too, because we just want to have fucking fun with these games.
Yes.
Not this bullshit drama every fucking day with this Xbox thing. So,
Can't
whatever.
help it.
What?
No, they just can't help doing this every time. That's why it's so exhausting with this stuff.
Sony used to leak stuff out here, but they've been way more tight-lipped in the past 2 years. What is fun? There you go. Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, and at the end of the day, if you buy all these games on PlayStation and one day you can't access them, it's like by the time they do that, the system will be jailbroken. Look at PS3. Yeah, they're gonna shut the servers off, but
You know, I'm really getting
it's
pissed
jailbroken.
off because we didn't plan to do a show tonight.
No.
This broke, and I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, do you want to do this just to get it over with? We can't even do the show that long. We got to do the show for another, like, half an hour. And
Yeah.
I was like, I can't be on that long anyway, so let's just get this out of the way, I guess. And by the way, we have Game Complainers on Monday this coming week. So we're going to be talking about this with Anthony and Anthony's final show for a little bit. I don't know if Fred's going to be on this Monday. He should be, but I don't know.
Hope so.
Is there ever going to be good news, man? I don't know.
Yeah, a week from today, Nintendo Switch 2.
Why don't you fucking ask Phil Spencer on Twitter? Say, hey, are we ever going to get good news about this?
Not about Xbox. If you're on PlayStation, you're gonna get great news on the 8th.
Yeah, well,
This
that's why they
was
locked
that.
everyone out of the building. They're not giving you the handheld. They're putting all the games on PlayStation.
Yeah, 100%.
How's that 30% doing now, everybody? That
They're
30% is
reinvesting
making them
it.
so much money they canceled the fucking handheld.
They're really reinvesting that money into the stuff, huh?
Oh, yeah. But don't worry, Frank. There's going to be hardware.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
There's going to be hardware. They just canceled their hardware. Oh, my God. This
I
is
don't
such
know anymore.
bullshit. I can't believe I was a fucking fan of this shit. This is so fucking dumb.
Well, we couldn't have possibly
This is so
foresaw
dumb.
that
The
it would
Xbox
be this
360 was fucking peak, and we should have just stopped. The Xbox One, we should have listened and just said, fuck this shit. But the PlayStation 4 was a piece of shit, too. So, what the hell did we know?
bad. This
Mental
happened-
9R, what's up? Go ahead.
Their decline happened so fast that we couldn't have foreseen this. Like literally, it happened over the past like 2 years. They went from like being awesome to being the worst possible case scenario. Things that we didn't even think were possible are happening. So I mean, we couldn't have foreseen this.
Instead of Paw Patrol or Pony Patrol. Oh, man. That should be the name of a podcast. You want to do a podcast with Mental?
Pony
You're
Patrol.
wicked hot. You should make an AI song for Mental, Pony Patrol, and then when he comes on Gaming After Dark, you play his theme music and then he appears.
Just make a parody of the Paw Patrol theme song. It'd be hilarious.
I don't know what that is. I don't have kids, so I can't
They
tell
say
you.
the names of the dogs so they could be like mental instead of the
Sounds like
dog
Captain
names.
Planet, huh?
Yeah.
So you know how I feel, Frank. How do you feel about this thing getting canceled?
I'm not surprised and I'm not upset. I'm so far off of. I know I've said it a million times that I'm off of Xbox, but I don't even want to look at the system. I don't even care about it. I'm just like whatever. I'm gonna build another computer and say on PlayStation and Nintendo. I became the meme that we always joked about. All I need is my PlayStation, my Switch, and my PC. But now it became
Well, now
true,
you
so-
fucking do, because there's no point, and they're not even gonna have a new machine next time. So I mean, whatever.
No, and I heard they might not even put out another PlayStation till 27 or 28. So I'm good on the Pro.
Yeah, I don't
the
believe that.
computer and-
I don't believe that.
Well, Sony does like to make hardware quickly because
But Sony also announced end of life last year,
right.
so I could
So-
see this thing. It's got to come out 2027. There's no fucking way they can do 3 more years.
No, you're right. Because then it would be 8 years total. That's too long for this.
You do 1 more year in 2026, one more stretch. Then you announce an early 2027 for holiday 2027.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna trade in my other systems.
There's
If
Mike
if
Mullis.
GameStop
What's going
still
on,
exists.
Mike? He's stepping in here before his own. Yeah, check out Mike. You want to drop a link to your channel over there, over on Rumble, because we're not going to be on here too long, so people could just jump right into your stream. Shout out to Mike Mullis. He got the mode for his Dreamcast. It's going to be there on Monday, so hopefully he'll be streaming the installation process, or if not, the him playing it. So shout out to Mike for that. Yeah, PC and PS5 is the best combo.
And I would say Switch in there too if you want a handheld. I'm not big on the handheld PCs. Like, I just don't want to spend the money on it. I'm sure if I had one, I would use it all the time. I have the Steam Deck. I don't really use it that much.
That's not why I said it. Yeah, it's all right. No, we're not going to be here because we're only going to be on here for like another half hour. So it actually works out because you're going live at 9:30. So it'll hook right into your broadcast. So yeah, drop that link in there. I don't care.
Yeah.
Drop the link. And then when we get out of here, everyone fly over to Mike and check him out over there. There it is. Everyone click on that link and leave the tab open because the minute we end, he's going to start. So, but, oh my God, this whole thing, like, what are we doing here? And then you got the balls to say there's no engagement. It's like, yeah, we bought all this stuff for what? That's not engagement. We're giving you money every month. That's not engagement.
Apparently we don't count.
Oh yeah, well you got to play the games and they got to see that you're playing. It's like, dude, what are we doing here?
Am I in a relationship or am I buying a game?
That's what I'm
Like, I don't-
saying. What are we doing here? You know why people don't beat the games? Because they're 75,000 hours long and nobody has the time for it.
Yeah.
Not everybody's in their freaking basement all day playing these games. Everyone's got lives to live.
Imagine I just tell my family, no, I gotta go. It's the engagement. I can't hang out with you guys. I gotta go play this game.
I'll see you guys.
Like
You tell your
indeed.
wife, yeah, you're off on the weekends. I'll see you on Monday morning to take the kids to
Yeah.
school.
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta
it.
I gotta play South of Midnight so everyone knows that I'm engaging.
I gotta get my gamer score.
Why
so
doesn't
I can
Phil
brag.
Spencer engage, get his ass listening to people on the internet, and actually take fucking notes and do his job? How about that? Why do we have to do everything? We paid for the fucking thing. We paid for the service. We paid for the remotes. We pay for all this shit. It's not like we got all this stuff for free and we got to do it and we're not doing it.
Not enough.
We paid for all this stuff. This guy gets paid millions of dollars to sit on his ass and go to Japan and look like he was fucking homeless and slumped in and fucking, there's Xbox in the wrong place here. You fucking idiot. He's on
He's
Ozempic
sleep-
like crazy. He's using Ozempic. Remember that movie Ray Charles
Oh,
with
yeah,
Jamie
yeah.
Foxx? And he's doing all this stuff. That's Phil Spencer. He's Ozempic like, he's tired every 5 seconds he needs it. This guy looks like Mr. fucking Potato Head. What happened?
He opens his car door and they all fall out like thousands of Ozempic things.
He looks like Sigourney Weaver's demented brother over there. What is
Maybe
this
he
guy
has a
doing?
xenomorph inside of him.
You're asking too much. Yeah, I know, right? God forbid I ask for anything. Yeah, I paid for this stuff. I don't know. Xbox is
don't
beyond a joke, says Wesson. Xbox keeps own goaling themselves. Well, there you go. Yeah, thanks for telling me about the mode. I grabbed the whole US Dream. Oh, nice. You're gonna have fun with that, believe me. And it's a great streaming box when you do your streams. And there's a button combo you can hold to take you back to the menu, and then you don't have to get up and reset the machine all the time. It's great.
That's cool.
Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Like, why do we have to do stuff? We didn't have to do anything. Like, we bought the machine. You're supposed to cater to the fan base. We're not supposed to cater to you. What the hell is this?
I don't know. It's ridiculous.
You have children. You have to cater to them
Yeah.
because they are children. When your children are 35 years old, you're not going to cater to them. Like, oh, you know what? You got to go to the bathroom. I'll change your diaper for you. You're not doing that at 35 years old.
No.
Your kid's going to punch you in the fucking face. Be like, get away from me.
Get away from me right
What?
now.
Why are we? Why do we have to cater to them? We're the ones that paid for this. We have to do all the like. This is homework. We're doing homework for them.
That's what never made sense to me. Is like they're literally just looking for us to like do all the testing.
Look at Nintendo. Nintendo's
feedback.
like, you bought the machine. Here are all the games. Go ahead, have fun. There's a million controllers out there. Go do what you want to do.
Yeah. And even though they do shady stuff, they did that thing. If you were subscribed to the online, you had a better chance of ordering the system. Like we were prioritized because we're paying for this stuff. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, if that was Xbox, they'd prioritize the people that weren't subscribed. They would do the Game Pass 1-day trial or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, if you sign up for $1, you could have a chance to pre-order the new Xbox. That's what they would do. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
This is
I'm so glad
beyond
that,
ridiculous with this company.
I'm just glad that we got the Pro. Every day I'm like, damn, this was worth it. I'm glad that we got the PCs. It's just showing itself more and more every day.
That's the thing. We buy
made
all the
right
consoles,
choice.
so like we have things to fall back on. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that can't afford all this stuff,
Yeah, I know.
and they got one machine and they just got fucked.
Yeah, they got royally screwed because what are you going to do unless you're going to go out and buy a PlayStation? But I mean, we know people that did that. They traded in their Xbox and bought a PlayStation. 'Cause
Oh
it's just
yeah,
ridiculous.
and you know, quite a few of these Xbox guys went out and bought PlayStations this week. So it's funny when Stevie Mac bought a PlayStation and posted about it, he got shit on by a bunch of Xbox guys. Now some of these same
Brutally.
Xbox guys are buying PlayStation Pros today, and I don't see anybody shitting on them. Funny how that double standard works over there.
Well, we have to know what the competition's like, so we need.
There
the
is no
Pro, so-
competition. Xbox is no longer competition. They're a third-party publisher. They'll make great games and put them on all platforms that don't exist where Game Pass is at. So there you go.
Oh wait, they don't exist for Game Pass. Is that?
Well, Game Pass isn't on PlayStation, right?
Yeah, so he lied about that.
And you lied about that too.
And I'm sure they're going to show stuff for Switch at the showcase. So, good luck.
We're going to be live streaming that showcase. We're all going to be together in the same room. So God only knows what they're going to show, and God help the people in the chat room.
It'd be so awesome.
Richard is very satisfied with his PC that he built, what, like 3 years ago now? 2 years ago?
I think he built it around the same time as me. 'cause
This
they're the
guy
same
knows nothing
car.
about computers, okay? And I just told him, I just told him like what the parts he needs to get, and I gave him some pointers and stuff. This guy built his own computer. He didn't ask me for help once.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he built it. He said, all right, I built it. It's done. I was like, what? Already? You didn't need help?
He knew he had to get out. He had to get out of prison. He's like, I gotta get out of here.
Well, he did the right thing.
Yeah.
But you don't see him going, oh my God, I need the new handheld so I can play my fucking life. The guy's just playing games. He don't care. Stevie Mac, me have big brain. Me make farce. Me make smart executive decisions unlike Phil. You think they drop support for the Series S next year? They should have dropped it the minute. Again, why did they raise the price of the Series S? Just drop it.
Again, I don't know.
There was no
It's just
reason to even
another
have it
stupid
at this
decision.
point.
It costs more right now. The 1 terabyte Series S costs more than the PS5 with the game. Like, dude. What? And you know what? I don't think that
Because they're
not
sabotaging the hardware.
They're
Who is
obviously
that?
not gonna.
Who's in
That's
here?
hot.
It's Kirby.
It's wicked hot.
It's everybody.
It's Mickey, not
Mickey.
Kirby.
It's
What's
Mickey,
up, boys?
Mickey hot.
What's going on, boys? I figured I'd hop on for a little bit while you guys
Oh
are still
man,
on.
go ahead.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about this?
Ugh.
You want to
Hold
get
on, let me
canceled?
get
Go
my
ahead. Let's go.
Oh,
Let me get my
gee.
other earbud in. Hold on a second.
Just real quick to RWK, they're not gonna drop support, but games are gonna skip the platform because they don't want to deal with it. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna.
How's
happen.
Final
It's already
Fantasy
happened.
VII remake doing? It's 5 years later.
Well, it's coming. Oh, folks.
Oh, fuck!
I wasn't gonna
Yeah,
buy the
I'm just
fucking
like-
handheld anyway, folks. Folks.
Oh,
Ah!
bro, I'm just like, it's this Kermit falling off the building. I love that shit. But dude, I'm so fucking over it at this point. You know, it's hard to explain. It's actually hard to put into words. Like, no matter what they do, like, I'm like, dude, I'm fucking done with these motherfuckers. I'm pushing them to the side, but I still hold on to this little hope. In the back of my head, I might not say it out loud, but it's like this always I hold on to this little hope.
That's why we're doing this show right now, because we're like,
And dude, it's like I just get slapped in the face every time. And at this point, I'm just sick of it. But what really gets really grinds my gears in this situation is when you have people that you used to listen to, or you still kind of do listen to a certain extent, and they're not spitting the same energy that they were having. You know, they're going back on their word, and I'm just done with it.
because they
I'm
want to be door
over the-
greeters at Microsoft. They don't understand. Microsoft just laid off like 100,000 people. You're gonna be a door greeter for what? 2 hours before they lay you
Yeah.
off?
I'm over the facade. Everybody's talking about money. Who cares about money? Are you getting a paycheck from Microsoft? Oh,
Yes!
wait, that's right. You're fucking not getting a fucking paycheck from Microsoft. So who cares about the money? And even if you know what? Fuck it. You don't even show me on the Excel spreadsheet. Where does it say that this money exactly is moving over to the gaming division so that we can fund more games? Because if you're they're $1 trillion company. So they already have enough money. I guess if theoretically, if they wanted to do it, they should have already done it, or they would have already done it. I'm over it. You know, I almost flipped over. I almost switched over sides in the Xbox One just because it was literally $100 cheaper at that point.
Right.
I'm like, you know what held me? The community and my friends. I'm like, where are my friends?
Exactly.
They're on that. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay true. I'm gonna ride it out.
That's what we did.
Here I am.
That was our
Here I
podcast for
am.
10 years.
Here I am, just spreading my cheeks and cupping my sack and just hoping for the best, man. Just like, now I'm walking funny. People are looking at me because, it sucks, dude. I'm just so, oh, man. It's defeating. It's sickening. I sat here. I watched it. You got right up to the point where it's like, you got the guy stunned in the corner. He's just like, just hit him, Rock. Hit him, Rock. And it's just like, you're just waiting. And he's like, cut.
Yeah.
Just knocks you out real quick, dude. Like, I'm so sick of that shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna downsize, like you were doing, Perry, with your games and shit. And Frank, you guys are trading all your games in and shit.
I
and you're
traded all my.
downsizing.
I had over 100 sealed Xbox One / Series games downstairs because I
Yeah.
bought most of them digital, but I had them. Bro, I fucking traded all that shit in. You're looking at what is this? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gift cards right here.
Oh my god.
There's over $2,000 right here from all those fucking games.
That's wild.
Thanks, Xbox.
I'm about to trade in some shit too. I'm helping my buddy move, and he's like, yo, you want these old Xboxes? And I was like,
Hell yeah.
maybe. What do you want for him? He's like, you can just have them, dude. I was like, all right. They're like, it's like, I think one's like an Xbox One S, and I think one might be like an OG one. But even then, I'm just gonna trade them in.
Trade them in.
Put them towards like a game or something on the Switch, so I get the extra 40%.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So just
Do
abuse
it.
it.
So they
Then
sell.
worst case, if I put it on a
On,
question, if I put it on a game for the 40%, can I take it off later? And do I still hold that 40%?
you could take as long as you do the $5 down during the transaction.
Yeah.
Once that
Yep.
ends, after that, you can take the money back, the $5 back, or put it towards something else in the store or whatever.
Okay.
That's
Gotcha.
what we've been doing. We've just been moving it
I
around
want
like
to
that.
abuse it. Yes.
Um,
I like it.
But you can buy digital Xbox and digital Switch games on GameStop's website for 5% off, which is nothing. But
Ooh.
you can use your
Yeah,
cards right here, right on the website, and get the code instantly. Boom, you're playing again. That's why I
Yeah,
have
that's
all
what-
this.
Yeah. That's a great idea because you're just building your digital library while getting rid of your physical life. It's a win-win.
And I'm cleaning my house out. And by the way, I'm not kidding. I have 100,000 of these stupid Xbox remotes sealed downstairs. Okay, you'll see it when I go live.
Wild, dude.
It's hilarious that that Jizz says the Series X. I'm not saying his real name. It's Jizz Gordon. Okay, that's his fucking name in my chat room. The Series X successor is unaffected. Yeah, right. I
Yeah,
give it
right.
until the end of the year before they cancel the next console. Yeah, no, I agree. Dude,
just have no hope.
this thing, they announced the Asus handheld a month ago, and then they said, well, wait for the real handheld. We are 1 month in, and it's been canceled before it's been announced. What the fuck is this? These guys don't know anything about gaming.
Canceled right before the
Yo,
show.
Phil
started.
Spencer, okay? You should go work at fucking the Waffle House where there's fucking fights over there. Maybe he's good at breaking up fights. I don't know. Have him work at McDonald's, anything. This guy doesn't, I don't know. Again, I don't know him personally. He might be a really nice guy, but professionally at his job, it seems like this guy sucks ass.
Oh man, that's too funny.
I'm a consumer and you're telling me I got to play more fucking games? Go fuck yourself.
It's
Play your backlog. Oh, but we need you to play the new shit too, or else we're not going to listen to you.
It's so ridiculous.
Backlog, new shit, backlog, new. What am I doing? What is it? Simon Says? What the fuck is going on? Die Hard with a Vengeance. Oh, yeah, you got to go down the fucking park and fill up the water jugs. All right, you're running down the park. No, you got to go to the other park with the water jugs, and you're fucking running down the park. What are we doing?
That's how it feels.
dude, yeah, I'm just over it. I'm just over it.
Are these guys like snorting their own fucking farts over there? Like, is this guy spreading his cheeks and sniffing his farts? What are they doing over there in Redmond, Washington?
They don't know what they're
I
doing.
got no faith in the next.
Bro, with the way this guy talks, you would think he's a drug addict.
he's strung out.
Oh yeah, we're doing it. Oh no, we're doing that. Oh, there. What are you doing? Holy shit! Game Pass may be the only thing left trying to get me to my Series X. Yeah, and then they'll decide like next month that they'll get rid of Game Pass or something stupid, and then what are we gonna do then?
They're gonna raise
Yeah.
the price first.
Eventually, yeah.
They'll make Game Pass $90 an hour. They'll go back to hourly rates like AOL.
Oh no.
And then we'll have all these guys tell us how it's a great idea. I think the cream cheese that guy is sniffing has chives in it, and they're fucking stuck in his brain. I don't know what's going on.
Dude, RWK, I have this vague image in my head of you in like a Gears of War setting, just like Dom. But you're gonna drive Dom. You're Dom, and you're gonna drive the vehicle into a cream cheese silo, and it's going to explode. And all of us are gonna be like, no. Boom.
I can't believe you compare the economy to cream cheese sales.
How much does he eat that it's that big?
And
of
by
a
the
deal?
way, he was talking about. He said it was a single pack. I looked it up at that because I used to go to that shop. I used to work at that shop, right? That shop, right? That Stop and Shop.
Yeah.
A 2-pack is $7. So how
Yeah.
much fucking cream cheese is this guy eating that he's bitching about it for? Is he using
That's
this
what I
shit
don't-
as baby oil? Like, did he? Like, what's going on with these guys? They rubbing
Yeah,
it
what
between their
happened?
ass cheeks. What are they doing?
Having the cheese off.
Yeah.
Sword fight in the locker room. There's some Xbox locker room shit going on in there. I don't want no.
I like
part
cream
of it.
cheese too, but holy shit. Like, how much is this guy eating?
I don't eat that much of it.
He's right in the front line. Yep, keep coming. Back it up. Unloading the truck. Here you go,
Jesus.
sir. Here's your pallet.
Use it as tractor fuel, says Stevie Mac.
He's shoving it in the holes in his Series X so that he has to buy another one to keep engaging.
Dude, I really don't fucking know.
Engagement, folks. The engagement. He's just covered. I'm just gonna paint my face in cream cheese.
But what are they gonna say tomorrow? Oh, it was gonna be too expensive anyway. Oh, rap, 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 rap.
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm still like a little baffled that like Call of Duty's on the PlayStation and it's cheaper.
Yeah, and it's
on
bundled.
The Series S.
They're
It's
giving you
almost
every
cheaper
reason to
than
go out
that.
and buy their machine. The game is it's bundled for free with the competition machine.
For cheaper.
Oh,
And
I
their
didn't even
machine
think
is
about that.
overpriced and it's got nothing bundled in there. So figure that
Yes.
one out.
It's all starting to make.
Why didn't they
Bro, just
put-
pull the plug. Just put a fucking thing on their website, the
I'm not
Xbox
buying the next
YouTube
one.
channel. Have Phil Spencer be like, guys, we're out of hardware. See you later. Go fuck yourselves. We fucked everybody. Sorry about that. We didn't mean it. And this whole thing that Satya is making them do all this shit. It's like, bro, this guy's going along with it. He's being held captive by Satya. He can't go home until they make all the money back for ABK. He's got to live in the offices. Like, what are we doing here?
I can't go home.
What is this? A Steven Seagal movie with fucking Phil Spencer? Like, what are we doing? This is so stupid.
We can never leave.
Phil's crawling around in the vents of Microsoft.
Yeah, he's like in
knocking on
Alien 3.
closets,
He's in all the
shooting
vents, running around the prison over there.
cat. He's running around on all fours like a crazy person.
Oh my god, he's like, wait. definitely gotta make some squealing noises just to make it better.
I don't understand though why when they raised the price they weren't like, well, we'll give you like 6 free months of Game Pass. Like they could have done something, but they just don't care. They're just like, whatever, it's gonna do it.
None of it.
I think the
makes
Doom
sense.
controller came with 1 day of Game Pass. Like,
One day.
That
I
ain't
gotta do it 1
possible.
fucking day.
At least
That's the game.
PlayStation has the trials.
I thought it was
Jeez.
2 days at least.
Yeah, Microsoft has the trials and tribulations. They don't. That's all they got.
They cut it. They cut it back. Oh my
Trials and
God.
tribulations.
Oh, this thing. That piece of crap.
Yeah, Mental 9R. Folks, we never wanted the handheld anyway, folks. Don't listen to them, folks. Yeah, it's like, dude, these guys were fucking blowing farts out of their ass for this handheld yesterday.
Oh,
Oh,
they're
it's going to
made
be great,
videos
everybody.
a
It
couple
gets
days ago.
canceled the next day. All right, we didn't want it anyway. It was going to be too much money anyway. If it doesn't make sense for them, then we don't need it. It's like, oh, fuck yourself. We're the consumer.
God.
We're the ones that determine whether they should make that stuff or not. I mean, come on, man. Hey,
I mean-
it's not our fault that they didn't know how to sell a goddamn machine for the last 10 years, okay? Let's be honest here. They're in this position because of them. Okay? I did my share. I bought the games. I did the library thing, the digital thing. I bought the machine. I bought the controllers. I've been subscribed ever since 04. I did my part. Now you're telling me that's not enough? Go fuck yourself. How about you guys take some salesman classes? You can watch a great movie called Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross. How about that bullshit? Go watch that movie and maybe you'll learn how to fucking sell something. Jesus Christ almighty.
I need the leads. I need the leads. Give me the leads.
There's a lot of words we can't say because of that movie.
Good.
Dude, kids at a lemonade stand could sell more lemonade than they sold Xboxes. I mean, come on.
Well, they're literally just doing everything. That's why I believe it's sabotage because you can't be that stupid.
They're self-sabotaging.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
100.
Nobody's that
Right.
stupid.
Remember Sega Japan? You know, when Sega died, there was a whole thing for years. Sega Japan was always sabotaging Sega of America. Okay? Well, now that they're in this position, maybe the heads at Microsoft are like, fuck this guy. We'll
Yeah.
say yes to all his ideas, and then we're going to sabotage him, make him look stupid. But I don't know if that's the case because he's going along with it. So,
I don't know anymore. But nobody could be making this many business decisions that are opposite of you're selling hardware unless you want to get out of hardware.
El,
Like,
Ni-
it's so
Too
obvious.
coincidental.
El Nini says these
Too
guys were hyping up.
coincidental.
They were hyping a handheld like the second coming. Yeah, they were.
Up until a few days ago, there were videos from like 3 days ago about the handheld and how it's going to dock and all this stuff. I just saw it before. Now what?
That's what. I don't know. You're wicked. What do you think about all this, man? When you first heard this, what'd you think?
Ooh, with the handheld. Well, honestly, I already had my thoughts of it not coming. Like because when was it? Sarah Bond said, "Oh, we're gonna have hardware this holiday." I'm like, okay. And then it never came. So I'm like, from there on, I started questioning what they were doing with the hardware. And for me, it's no surprise that this got canceled because I didn't really hear much about it. And the first thing that came out that we thought, everybody thought was, what was it? It was the Asus version.
Yeah.
Like, the third party version. But no surprises on this one, dude. I didn't really care for it. The only thing that would make me get this handheld is if I could bring my library with me. But if I'm not going to bring my library with me on this handheld and it's my only Play Anywhere titles, then it doesn't really matter to me at that point, especially when you're dropping a pretty penny on it. But like, even with just chalking in like the realm of libraries, like for me, like I do have a bunch of games on my Xbox that I've invested over like years, like a decade and some change and even more. And it's like, at that point, I really almost don't care. Like,
Right.
as crazy as that sounds, I know I have 1,000 or something games, even more, but it's like, how many do I actually play? And I probably have like 10 Play Anywhere titles that I can easily just keep going, or at least I can play them on the PC.
Right.
So for me, it's like I'm okay with letting it go. Well, not letting it go, but like leaving it. Like, I'll keep this Xbox as my last one, but I'm not gonna get the next one because you never fulfilled your promise on this one. So what is going to lead me to believe, with everything else that's coming along, for me to believe that you're gonna hold up your end of the promise again? I don't think that's gonna happen. And even if it does, you're not going to use the tools. It's going to be underpowered because you're going to have to put out a blueprint. And in by the time you put the blueprint into physicality and you can hold it's a tangible product, it's outdated. And then you're not going to use the tools. So where do we lie in all this?
I
think it's better for me. Go for it, baby.
I think that tools thing was all bullshit.
It's not utilized. They don't utilize the motherfucker. Like, I don't know. It just, as a fan, I'm holding them accountable. And if y'all think out there that I'm wrong in my realm of saying that, then like that's your personal opinion. But like, holding them accountable doesn't mean that I am a pony. Doesn't mean that I'm anything else. We invested the money as well as you guys did, but It's like, dude, you're not holding up your end, and then you crush my soul. When you're just like, yeah, we don't really care about this thing. I'm like, what do you mean? I've been holding the fort down for years.
We don't need a pro model. Yeah, you fucking do. If you're competing, you need a pro model, you morons.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Uh-oh.
I love how they didn't want to like rip people off with a pro model, but then they raised the price.
Yeah, Phil. You like that, Phil?
Is that thing ever plugged in?
No, I plugged it in.
Okay.
I gotta keep it updated for Sir X Man, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got to whoop his ass every Sunday morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take him out personally.
Uh-oh.
He won't get that 300 on me.
Isn't that funny though, that the narrative was that they respect the consumer, and so they didn't want to make like an expensive pro model, and then they ended up raising the price.
Yeah.
I didn't even
They
think of
lied
that.
again.
Yep.
Mike says, this shows how smart Phil Spencer is. You watching. Well, there you go. I'm waiting for the Mike also says, I'm waiting for the Xbox fanboy shows to hype this up as a great move. Yeah, you know that's coming, man.
They will. They're writing the scripts right now.
Dude, these guys make Pee Wee Herman look like an Oscar award-winning, Academy Award-winning guy. Like, I mean, this is like insane. 10 years ago, these PlayStation guys were the fucking morons. Now that switched over to Xbox. I don't know what happened. This community was great. Now all these guys are like snorting like helium, and I don't know what else they're doing.
Sold out. They Seth Rollins. They sold out.
Well, they don't got a Braun Breaker, that's for sure.
There's always a plan.
That's
B.
like if Seth Rollins, his third man was the guy with the green shirt in the front row. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, this is stupid.
Yeah, this is whack, dude.
They will spin it as a positive. Yeah, they will.
They will.
It's always a positive. Always.
Well, Game Pass is still a good value, so it doesn't matter.
Well, we got to still grip for money, folks. Folky walkies.
Yeah, they basically are. Once they have no console and it's just Game Pass, and then
Yeah, that's what I said the other day. I'm like, yeah, well, what happens when you guys don't have an Xbox to play on?
and and they can just shut you out whenever.
Because not everybody's going PC. There's a bunch of little kids out there. They're not going PC. They're just going to get a PlayStation.
No.
When Xbox doesn't make hardware anymore, they're just going to go, all right, I'll get a Nintendo or a PlayStation, or I'll get both.
No, we'll never buy it. We'll go down with the ship.
Yeah, whatever. They're going to be playing fucking Last of Us 3 before they know it.
I legit can't.
Oh, well, I
Why
was
did I
I was
resist-
always a multi gamer anyway. It's like, bro, shut up.
Yeah.
Just say where your heart's at and just stick with it, man. Just be real about it. You know what I mean? Like, whatever your channel is or whatever it is that you're about, just be real with it. Like, I fucking love Xbox, but I'm gonna sit here and tell you what.
We're
the fuck
complaining
it
about
is.
this company and they're not listening. So fuck them. That's their problem. And they deserve what they're not getting, which is money. So
Yeah, I'm not supporting them anymore in the way I used to. It's very dialed back.
when they said the 4 games thing, Mental and I, we both stopped buying games for a year. He still hasn't really bought any digital games. I bought the NCAA game because it was cheap. And I bought another game. I forgot what else I bought, but that was it.
Mhm.
I waited over a year. So here's the thing, Microsoft. Next time you're gonna have to wait for me. Because I'm not buying this shit and waiting next time. If you make another machine that's actually native, which I don't think they are, you're gonna wait for this guy. Because this guy ain't jumping over there until you figure out what you're doing over there. But they're not gonna do it because this is done. Because this
don't
machine is way
think it-
too much money now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, just right off right off of what you were saying. It's kind of funny that it's like, oh, it's like you're gonna wait for them to clean up their act, but like they're actually waiting so long that it's becoming unreasonable to
Right.
the point where the systems are becoming more and more money, and they're not gonna take a loss on it. So it's like, whether you clean up your act or not, I really don't give a fuck because you're not getting my money next time around unless you drop that price, baby. I want that Black Friday special price.
They
Well,
probably thought
If they do make another console and nobody buys it, they're gonna clearance them out. They're gonna have to, right? Just buy it for fucking $2 like the Atari Jaguar and live life. Bring your library over and you already got games on there, I guess. I don't know.
Yep.
they probably thought that Sony was gonna like see them raise price and be like, yeah, all right, we could raise price. Like,
Well, they
it's
will.
Like the,
After this sale,
Yeah.
they might do it. You don't know.
it's like the
It's Sony.
it's like the DRM thing. Like, yeah, we're gonna do that too, and then they just pull the rug out from under them. They probably we're gonna raise the price, and then they had this sale and pulled the rug out from under them again. But they don't really care at this point.
Crazy. I'll never own it. All right, let's do a poll in the chat, okay? Because RWK brought up a good point. I haven't bought anything other than a couple 360 games last summer before the store closed. Yeah, well, that's it. Let's do a poll real quick.
I haven't bought anything on Xbox either. Actually, I bought their games on PlayStation, but not on Xbox.
Trying to think the last thing I bought. Just the DLC because I wanted to play with my buddy on Xbox for the Division. That's the only thing. That was my last thing. But other than that, it's got to be a Play Anywhere title so I can buy it on my PC and play it there.
Yeah, when my Game Pass runs out, I don't think I'm gonna renew it because it's too expensive.
All right,
I'm
I'm
not
starting to
gonna use
poll. It's a very simple poll. Yeah, well, I mean, Bryant, what's up, man? How you doing?
Already answered it.
It's Bryant, man. He's in the chat.
Right.
What
Oh,
is
well.
up, Bryant?
Trying to claw my way. Bryant, man, just hang in there. You can always come in here and chat with us when we're live. We're always here for you, buddy. You ever need to talk, let me know. But you got the Discord
Yeah,
as
brother,
well.
wait,
So, yeah, we're here. So, even in the Discord, if we're not live and you got to like type something out, just message us and then we'll get back to you when we get on Discord.
If you have Twitter too, you can add me. It's the same as my name here.
Yeah.
If you ever need,
You're
a
not
chat or
alone,
whatever.
buddy. Don't worry. We're
Yeah,
always
brother, same here.
always doing something online where you can jump in and chat.
Yeah.
Yep. Just sit, just chill, mellow out, and enjoy the time because we're just vibing, baby. We're having a great time. So just eat off the vibes, man. Just hang in there, brother. Everything's cool.
That's what we're doing here. So we got 6 votes saying 100% no. No one's buying the next Xbox.
There's got to be
Right.
someone out there that'll buy it.
I'm gonna throw this over the bridge in the river like Jumanji.
Oh God! It's gonna wash up on shore, and someone's gonna find
You're gonna
it.
hear the drums.
Yeah. Oh, you're
So
just
I
gonna hear.
can-
Oh.
Perry gets sucked in, but nobody believes us.
Oh, my.
He comes out with a huge beard. What year is it?
Mike,
Is Xbox still around?
Frank's like, I told
Frank, can you repost Mike's link? He's going live right
Yeah.
now. So,
I have
Mike,
it right
thank you
here.
for hanging out. I thought we were going to end by now. We're going to put your link out there. I should pin it as well. So this way, before we go.
I just put it. I left it open for that.
So if
very
you want to go
reason.
check Mike out, he's going to stream right now on Rumble. If you want to go watch that, we're only going to be here for a few more minutes. We're just going to kind of wrap this up. But
Yeah.
check out Mike. He's over there playing the game. And I'll try to jump in the room. If my wife doesn't come home in the next few minutes, I could jump in the room for a little bit. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you coming in here. And
good seeing you, Mike.
Monday, I'll be checking out your streams for the Dreamcast. Hopefully before we go
Oh, yeah,
live.
brother.
I can't afford an Xbox right now. Don't worry about it.
You don't even need
You
it.
are good.
Don't even worry.
You've actually done yourself a service.
Of course he did. Hey, one guy said he's going to buy an Xbox.
Which one of you?
I bet it
Which
was
one of you said
Axel. I
that?
bet Axel jumped in the chat real quick.
Well, yeah, because there's how many votes is there so far? 12, but
I
there's
don't-
18 people in here, so somebody's being like, evil.
Oh, some stingy bitches.
I'd rather watch AEW for a full year than buy an Xbox as hockey fan. I don't know about that,
Oh.
man.
Yeah, I don't know
Hey,
about that.
yo, dude.
Some people
Yeah, I
think
bet
Xbox runs AEW. They're both running themselves into the fucking ground over there. I don't know.
They're the same.
You know what else has that in common, hockey fan? The golden banana. It's already running
DB's
the
called a
ground.
banana. I
Golden
can't believe that
Banana's
fucking place is still
the
there.
club.
I was there 15 years ago on my honeymoon. Well, not
Oh,
at
you were at
DB's,
the
but
Golden
next to
Banana?
it.
Oh, nice, dude. The golden bananas. I don't think it's there anymore now. It's on Route 1, though.
Am I supposed to go there when I visit?
I stayed at that Holiday Inn, but in Peabody.
Yo, Peabody.
There was a Wendy's right next to the hotel.
Nice, dude. Nice. Nice.
We didn't want to eat there, but all the food was so bad we had to eat at Wendy's.
Yo, hockey fan, we should well, obviously he's gonna know when I say it. I wish we could hold up a word like this. It's like, hey Perry, read this, but it says Worcester hockey fan, but he'd be like, Worcester? Worcester?
Well, I know Worcester because the Rock and all those guys used to go there for Raw. When they would say
Oh, really?
Worcester,
Ah,
Massachusetts.
That's like my favorite one.
But hey, Peabody, I thought was Peabody because it's spelled Peabody. And then we're talking to people like, yeah, Peabody. And I was like, whatever.
That's so funny. I don't think about that stuff just because I'm from here, so I'm like, just
Right.
to hear it from an outer someone else, I'm like,
Oh, I can't go to this place.
Are they still open?
I don't
It
know.
says open. Closes at 1 a.m.
You could go
Yes.
right now, man.
I'll see
Well,
you
I
there.
wanna-
hockey fan.
I want to go. I might go over there for my anniversary. But
Bro,
I'm
you should
definitely
fucking
going
get the
there.
Switch 2 and go right to DU's Golden Banana and play.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm gonna
god!
Go,
Yo,
I'm gonna go
okay.
to Golden Banana with a banana hammock on.
Oh,
If I was closer, I swear to you, I would do that and take a photo with playing the Switch there because that would be so hilarious.
That'd be
Like-
so funny, dude. Oh my god, I'm about like hockey fan. I'm like 45 minutes away. I'll jet there right now. I'll call out of work.
It's still open.
Xbox needs
What are you
TNA.
guys? What are you guys doing out here? Just waiting for the Switch. Waiting for the Switch too.
Yeah, you should just live with him for like a week.
Yeah, it'll be like
Every
like
time he goes to
grandma.
work, just go to work with him.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Bring your kid
Who
to
is
work.
this? yeah. Who is this guy? Hockey fan. He's from a podcast I watch. Just let him hang. He's good.
He's gotta let you hide in the vent like in Alien 3. I know I brought that up before, but you hide in the vent at Best Buy like Alien 3, and then you just cocoon the fucking Switch 2.
Jesus Christ. I'll hide in the shadows.
What kind of weird places can I take pictures of my Switch 2 at? That's what I want to know.
A restroom. No.
Bro, so really quick, what's gonna happen on June 8th when all these Xbox guys get slapped in the fucking face again?
The Xbox Civil War rages on. Some of them will turn, some of them will stay.
It's like South Park. Xbox Warfare.
Yeah.
It's finally here. Like Xbox on Xbox Crime.
You could go to Hooters,
It's
says
like-
Bryant. You got a
Not
Hooters
even
over
they're
there?
closed down.
Wing challenge. We could do the wing challenge. I don't know how many wings I could eat though, but not that many.
No bullshit. Drove by it earlier, literally 2 miles away on Route 1. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Route 1, baby.
I was right around the
I
corner
wonder-
from this guy. I didn't even know it.
What do you think the talent is like on a Thursday night?
Ooh, Thursday night.
Probably not too good.
I don't know. Thirsty Thursdays, you might get a good selection up there.
Oh, okay.
You never know, dude. I have no idea. Oh man.
You're like, I don't know what I'm talking about, but you're there
Next-
every night.
Yeah, dude. I'm poor. I'm broke, guys. I spend my money on Xbox and Golden Banana. It's sad life.
I wonder what would happen if they're stripping and you just give them the Series X.
Yeah, I don't want
It's
this
like-
anymore.
I just throw it on it. It's like
You know how
You
they put the dollar in their bra? What if they just put the whole Series X in their bra?
some girl pinches it between her thighs and she starts walking, like
Oh God.
trying to walk back there.
Xbox will totally win next gen, folks. Yeah, they won't have a fucking next gen. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, what is going on with all this? Who voted yes? Reveal yourselves in the chat.
And be like
This isn't some political thing. I mean, just say yes. I voted. I want to buy the next. Who's buying the next Xbox? Say yes.
Buying it. Who's
You'll
buying
be
it
banned immediately.
so we can immediately ring the shame bell.
It's probably somebody just screwing around with the poll.
Yeah. Shame.
We got a pretty good turnout for the poll though. Like almost everyone voted.
19%. So 19% of you bitches are bitches. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, someone's fucking around because they're going back and forth.
You son of a biscuit. 18%, folks.
Folks, I didn't need it anyway, folks.
Folks, I'm gonna tombstone my motherfucking Xbox on June 8th for sure.
When Halo comes to
Tombstoning it.
PlayStation and Switch, hopefully.
Oh my
I should
god.
just run it over.
I don't understand how this is a win for anybody. This is just bad. They're getting out of the hardware portion of this thing, and it's like now we don't have a competitor. Now we're gonna be between Sony and Nintendo. It's like we don't want to do that. We need a third person, man.
That's a wild West.
Sega folded and Microsoft literally jumped right in.
Yeah.
Who the hell's gonna jump in now?
Japan took back over after all this time.
The Twin Peaks. There you go. That was a
Yeah.
great show. There's a Hooters on Route 1 a few miles down from the Golden Banana. Like, you know all these
Yes,
places, huh,
sir.
Hockey? He's playing hockey at all these places.
What
Yeah,
are you
he's
guys
playing
doing
console
up there?
hockey.
Yeah.
He's playing console hockey. Hockey fan.
I don't know, man.
God damn it, dude. I still, you know what's mad funny? I still got it here. So I folded it up. I never threw it away. I basically got like a Stone Cold Steve Austin fucking Xbox t-shirt because remember when I ripped it?
That's
Oh
the
yeah,
ripped
that's
one?
right, on the show.
Yeah, that's the one. OG. It only has the 6 studios on it, like the OG 6.
Yeah.
So that's where it began. And now it's where it'll end.
Well, they probably sold those 6 studios already at this point. You know what's
Yeah, they sold
what if they decide one day they're just done with gaming? Then they got to sell those studios. They got to shut them down. They got to break them up. They got to do. It's going to be a nightmare.
Just play me some Sean Paul. Didn't I get it on? While
I
fucking
saw-
Xbox is burning in the background.
I saw somebody today. They put
I didn't watch Twin
Something
Peaks,
about-
Richard. I saw like maybe a few minutes of it when it would come on at night. What were you saying, Frank?
somebody put today that they're gonna show like something from Sega at the game thing, and they're like, "See, they're gonna buy Sega next. They're ready to go." It's
Bro,
like, oh my
motherfucker, stay
God.
away from Sega, because if they buy Sega, Sonic's getting locked up forever. Just stay
Dude,
the
my
fuck
Ya-
away from everybody.
If they buy Sega, I'll never see another Yakuza game. That's it. They'll
Mental,
be destroyed.
be safe, man. He thinks there might be a tornado warning.
What
Oh
the fuck?
jeez.
Yeah. I should take a
Wait,
picture of the
wait.
Xbox in front of the Golden Banana. It is the Golden Banana.
I'm taking the Xbox to the Golden Banana.
You know what we got to
Trying to
do? This is going to be fucked up, but it's going to be fucking funny. You go to the website that prints out the Xbox skins for the Series X. You got to get Karen Reed's face on that thing printed and bring it out there and hold it up.
Oh my god.
no.
My Karen Reed Xbox. I should literally just have my wife hold my Xbox like box, and then
Yeah.
I should just be like, boom, boom, like drive
Oh,
right up
no.
into
Oh
it.
shit!
Oh no!
Don't have your wife hold
Oh.
it. Just put it on the street.
Just leave it in the
Just-
snow. That's all.
That's right. I'd be like, I didn't even come out in my front yard. I just saw the cops, and there was an Xbox.
I didn't
laying
even
there.
know my Xbox was in the snow.
Don't
That's
worry.
Crazy.
You'll get away with it.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
Bro, that case is some bullshit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's some wild.
How are the
ass-
fucking feds not down there arresting everybody?
dude? Everyone's dirty. Every single motherfucker.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's just there's too many connections. It's unreal, dude. Unreal.
It's insane. I'm watching
Dude.
that and I'm just like, bro, how
Dude, you
this
wanna hear,
this has to be like some Grand Theft Auto shit. Like,
dude, you want to hear something fucking wild, bro? And I won't use any names or anything like that. So I work at a diesel mechanic shop. So I work on customers like trucks, tractors, and shit like that.
right.
And this one guy came around and wicked nice guy and stuff like that. No, never had a problem with him. Wicked laid back. I think he even bought us like pizza or something like that one time. Then come to find out one day that he was once like a cop and he ended up killing this girl.
Ooh.
Jeez.
And then they arrested him on the job site and stuff like that. And we were like, and then we seen it on the news. We're like, oh my god, that's the guy. He was at the shop. I was right next to a murderer. I was talking to a full blown murderer.
He bought you a pizza.
You
It's
ate
wild.
you ate his murder pizza.
Yeah.
It's unreal, dude. Like, dude, I literally, and he was like, just cool as like just Joe Cool, bro. Like, you wouldn't think a damn thing, bro. Wouldn't think
That's
a thing.
scary.
That's
It
insane.
really is. He's like, and he's a bigger dude. He's like 6'4". So I was like, dude, I'm like, this guy could strangle me. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm gonna put up a fight, but
He
he's gonna
probably wanted
strangle me.
to.
Yeah,
He wanted you to
Fuck.
choke on the pizza so he could strangle.
dude.
I'll do the
it's
Heimlich.
Real. Dude,
Oops, it didn't
I'll
work.
send you the guys the link like later tonight or tomorrow, and like you can read up on it, and you'll
Right.
be like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Scary.
That, and then Karen Reed happened like right around that time. It started becoming like really media.
Maybe I don't want to visit.
I'm going to tell you the truth about that whole thing. I thought she was guilty, not because I didn't watch anything about the trial, but I'm subscribed to Court TV and my YouTube thing.
Yeah.
And all the thumbnails are her going,
Yeah,
and I'm
paint
like,
a good picture.
and I'm like, I don't know anything about this, but this lady's guilty just from the faces she's making. And then
Yeah,
my wife told me, hey, this is what happened. I'm like, oh, fuck.
yeah, no, I know.
That's some crazy shit. And I was like, she's not guilty at all. But we don't know if she really did run the guy over. But I mean, this is more than that. This is turning into
Yeah,
something
it's-
huge.
It's so deep. It's not
Yeah.
even funny.
Yeah, it's not funny. It's insane. Again, I don't know how the feds aren't down there throwing everybody in jail.
Dude, the connections are unreal. And then like the lies, and it's like
The judge,
I can't fathom.
the
Yeah,
judge is connected, Frank,
That's insane.
to the people that this guy walked into the house.
Mm-hmm. It's
it's all
unreal.
corruption.
Fucking ridiculous.
Oh yes, my guy.
My friend hooked up with. Oh man, that's crazy, Stevie.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Was it MILF Man?
Don't say that.
Oh man, that's good shit.
I've been
It
to
was-
Grendel's Den in Cambridge. If you know that
What's
place,
that?
I don't know.
I don't know
That's
what
what
that is,
CU
but I
Max
know what
says.
Cambridge is.
I'm looking it up, but I know I'm gonna have to burn my computer up after this.
Cambridge is probably like 40 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, maybe an hour, give or take, from where I am.
So we got 78% of you saying no, you will not buy the next Xbox, and 21% of losers said that they will buy it. Oh, okay. She's got the food.
What is it, Frank? What is the place he's talking about?
Just a restaurant.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a strip club or something. Like
Yeah, I
that.
didn't know.
Nope, have not been there, my friend.
Any final questions for these guys, or any comments about this? What do you guys in the chat think about all this? This is crazy.
Let it go. Let
That's
it
crazy.
go. Goddamn, bro.
This is nuts. This whole thing.
Yeah.
Hard to fathom, my friends. Hard to fathom.
The Corleones need your car.
It hurts.
Can I say
Your
that?
car?
Let me say that as Satan. Hang on. If I can get the right. Oh. That was Rita. No.
Let me see this.
No. Nope.
The Corleones need your car.
The Corleones need your car.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Get in the car. The Corleones
Car.
need your car.
I need your cat.
Get out. That's it'd be nice if I
Took this shit off. That's the Godfather of the game on Xbox 360. Bro, it's one of the greatest fucking games ever made.
The Godfather.
It's like Grand Theft Auto, but way better.
Yeah, it's funny. We played it. Time.
Look how they massacred my Xbox.
Is New Jersey like the Jersey Shore? Joyzy? Oh man.
Care Bears.
Kibbits.
There's like
Stop.
New Jersey has like tons of different parts. The shore is like all the way at the end. I don't know. I don't live down there, but like I think Anthony's like 3 hours from the shore. I don't know what's going on. Bro, that noise
Yeah, it's
scared the shit
weird.
out of me. My cat my cat. I don't know.
Oh my god. That's too funny.
Yeah, so so Microsoft steps on the rake once again. They can't help themselves every fucking week, man. This is like days of our lives with a fucking console. It's like shut up and make games, everybody. Holy shit.
Can't win.
God damn. You know why Sony said nothing? Nintendo doesn't say shit. They're like, here's the games. We fucked you over on the price, but here's the games.
Yeah, they just do whatever they want.
Their
just-
sandwiches
they don't care.
are legit, and they used to go when I played. What?
Who said that?
Stevie Max said something like that. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, he's talking about the place. He's talking about that place in Cambridge.
Oh, okay.
It's like, if I am in the area, Stevie Mac, I will let you know, my friend. I will.
Well, I think he's in Jersey.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
far away.
I think he went to visit over there, and that's where he went.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, we might be going over there this year too. I don't know. It'll be we haven't been there in 15 years, so if we go to Salem, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I have no problem making a little trip. That ain't fire at all.
I'll go to Cheers.
Cheers.
We gotta fucking scream Norm, and he's not there.
Fucking cheers. Are you talking about the one in Boston? The one that's in like, what is it? Is it? Oh my god, I'm forgetting the name. It's not Downtown Crossing. I'm forgetting it all. Whatever it is, I'll remember it sometime.
I went to the Cheers. It has like an upstairs or something. I ate downstairs,
Okay.
but it has an upstairs. It probably was it was the actual Cheers.
Were you in?
I got pictures of it.
Okay. Okay. If you show me, I'll know. I think it's in. I'm not sure. Maybe Hockey Fan can correct me. Faneuil Hall. Is that where it is? In Boston.
Yeah, hockey. Where the hell did I go? I went to the Cheers, the original one. Where is that one?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I still got the
Hockey Fan.
mugs.
Faneuil Hall in Boston. That's like a nice little like shopping area in Boston with a bunch of just anything, food places, this, that.
It was the actual Cheers, she said. Yeah, but they need to know which one. There's like two of them, I guess.
Oh, maybe there is. Maybe there isn't, and we think there is. I could be wrong.
This says Beacon
I'm-
Street in Boston.
Okay, that's what it is. Then that's definitely what it is. It's Faneuil Hall is like a. You can go there. You can kind of do anything. You know, you could eat. There's a little food market. They got bars. They got a lot of shit going on in that area.
Bryant, you
That's
saw the new Mission Impossible? How was it, man?
Yeah. How was it?
Bro, the cover looks like a 90s PC game for that fucking movie. It's like a 90s big box PC game, the cover of that movie, the poster. It was 3 or 4 lane one away from. It was a 3 or 4 lane one way street because I cut across the lanes to park.
Says it was best remembered as the
How do
exterior
you
of the
remember
bar
that? That was
scene in the
15
sitcom
years.
Cheers.
That was 15 years ago. How does she remember where she
Never
parked?
mind, maybe that was a different one.
Jeez.
Peabody.
Peabody.
It's on
Yeah, I know
Beacon
what you're
Street
talking
in
about.
Boston. That's what hockey
Yeah,
says.
I think that might be that might be the other one. There's like a little Cheers thing at some other place. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the same thing.
We want to go to that castle up in Massachusetts that's kind of by there. It's like further from Boston.
What
That's where
castle?
we might go. There's a castle. Some dude was like a big fan of castles, and he built a big ass castle like by Boston that you can go visit.
Oh, you gonna do that Resident Evil shit?
Yes. It's in. Oh, it says it's in Gloucester, Hammond Castle. I saw a thing of it, and it's sick.
I don't know.
So
I've never heard of that.
Any final questions for these guys? You can catch your Wicked Hot every Tuesday night on Gaming After Dark and every Sunday morning on Sir X-Man's Twitch channel, which I don't have the link right now.
Yep, getting my ass whooped.
Fred said he's going to try to jump in there on Sunday morning. Let's see if he wakes up for
man.
that.
Hopefully, we can throw another body at Sir X-Man because he's just rolling like a madman.
Well, Fred plays
Yeah.
bowling. He bowls in real life. He's on a bowling league.
Good. Take him out, Fred. Take him out. We're gonna see what happens.
RE9 predictions. Yeah, they announce it. Next prediction. I don't fucking know. I hope it's good. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. Capcom, they know how to make these games, and I'm eager to play it because I love Resident Evil, but we have to wait and see what happens. Anthony got good info that it's going to be at Summer Games Fest, so we'll see. It was good. I found the stunts so wacky, and Tom Cruise, could he do all that? Or how did he do all that? I don't know, man. He's got the fountain of youth, I guess.
I know it's crazy.
you have to suspend disbelief.
It's unreal. Yeah, I got a question because I
Yeah.
thought maybe I misheard something. So is there a show or a mini show on Friday, the day after the Switch 2 comes out?
Yeah,
Is there-
that's Summer Games Fest. It's the 6th.
Okay, so Summer Games Fest is the 6th, and the Xbox showcase is the 8th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, a lot of people got that Summer Game Fest confused with the Xbox event, and it's like, no, they're two
I
separate
was like,
now.
because people were talking, I was like,
Anthony
Yeah, it's
thought
out.
it was the Xbox event, and I was like, or not Anthony, one of the guys in the chat, Stevie Mac thought it was the Xbox event. I was like, no, it's completely
It's
different.
Friday, June 6th at 5 p.m. That's the Summer Games Fest, and then Xbox is at 1 p.m. Eastern on June 8th.
can't wait for the riots.
Can you, Frank, really quick, can you put Mike Mullis's link so I can pin it
Yep.
before we go?
I left
Yeah,
it up
but-
for that very reason.
We'll drop it in again so I can pin it. Can you see what he's streaming real quick so I could tell
Thursday
everyone in
night
the
at the
chat?
arcade with Retro Classics.
Read that again, please.
Thursday night at the arcade with Retro Classics.
Okay, so we're gonna leave in like 2 minutes. I want you guys to go over to Rumble, say hello to Mike Mullis. He was in the chat earlier. I'm gonna jump in there really quick before I gotta eat, and just show Mike some love. And by the way, Monday, he'll probably be live when we're live, but I'm still gonna leave the tab open and still talk to him while we're doing the show. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna manage all that, but I'll do it. He's gonna be doing the Dreamcast. He bought the mode for it so he can run the games off a hard drive, and he can play all his games and stream them. So shout out to him for that. But check him out. Subscribe to his Rumble channel if you have Rumble. My prediction is RE9. Chris would be Chris in Alaska, and there'd be dogs, and a group of upgraded Nemesis appears, and Wesker comes in again. Nice. They definitely had to do something because they need a villain, and they can't figure this villain thing out. RE9 prediction says Stevie Mac will be the game will eventually come out. It will also
Oh, you
feature
know
guns and pew pew and spooky looking monsters. There you go.
I think something happened with his stream because he has a new stream now. So there's the updated link.
All right, so
I just checked.
let me unpin this one.
Yeah, something must have happened because his other one said it was only like a minute and something seconds long.
Yeah, that's all right. That happens here too on YouTube
Yeah.
a lot.
But that's the right
All
one
right.
right now. He's
That-
doing Ant Stream, I think.
Okay, so he's doing Ant Stream right now. So that's the new link right there. I just pinned it. Click on that. Go in the tab. Click on that. It'll open a tab. Go in there. Say hello to him. Check it out. Maybe you'll want to stay in there and hang out. But I want to thank Your Wicked Hot. He just jumped in. So that's awesome, buddy.
Brother.
Whenever you want to jump in when we're live, just jump in.
Gotcha.
It's up to you.
I was up anyway, so I appreciate it, boys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Always a
Appreciate you
blast
coming in.
down here and spitting some nonsense at the Xbox.
Listen, we're all Xbox fans and we're frustrated. I know a lot of people don't believe that, but it's like, yes, you have to hold them accountable because we're the and by playing a game, completing the game is not going to show them that they need to be held accountable. No, we need to come on here and voice our opinions. Because, like, if you have a bad experience at Home Depot, you're going to call the fucking place and speak to the manager.
Right.
You don't keep going there.
If an employee there tells you to go fuck yourself, if you just spent $200 or something, you're gonna be like, yo, let me talk to the manager. I just spent $200 here. You know what I mean? You're not gonna.
Yeah, exactly. You hold them accountable. So why is the Xbox any different? Or why is video gaming any different?
Yeah, I know. I don't get it. These guys are nuts. Some of these guys are just fucking insane. They're nuts.
It's like near. They just hold it near and dear to them, so they react in a different way. Some people just like it's all I got. It's like, whoa, relax, buddy. It's just gaming.
Well, take your little schlong to OnlyFans, all you Xbox guys out there, because you're gonna have to be doing that soon anyway, because there's not gonna be a console for you to grift on anymore. So,
nope.
I don't know. Smallwinkies.com, small cream cheese. I don't know.
PenIsland.com.
Oh yeah, right. It's the oldest joke in the book, but it's still funny.
Yep.
All right, we're out of here.
Drop the link. Drop my link for Penn Island.
No.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Bro, I don't know.
Just kidding.
So shout out to everybody, and this is the the 6th episode of Xbox Goes to Hell. That's it. We're done. I want to thank you all for watching. Appreciate it, and have a good one. Peace.